So the state of North Carolina does not have a honeybee license plate. Next slide, please. For a couple years, the state of North Carolina, especially Wake County, tried to write letters to their congressman to promote a honeybee license plate. But the House passed Bill 101 this past fall, which totally took it out of the House of Representatives' hands. It is now, if we want a special license plate, we go through DMV and we follow their processes and procedures, okay? So the purpose of this is to promote our state insect, which is the honeybee. A lot of people don't know that. And to promote North Carolina State Beekeeper Association. Next slide. We had to come up with a logo, and that's authorized by DMV for the dimensions, 3¼ by 3½ inches wide. Okay. The artwork has to be submitted electronically. It has to be Adobe Illustrated CS3. We have to fill out a special form for this application. There are a lot of steps involved. Next slide. So one of the things we did was we chose to just go with the state of North Carolina license plate now that's the first in flight, because if you design a whole plate, it's a whole different process. So we took the smallest route this time. You have to have 300 prepaid applications with the first in flight design. The price is $15 or $45 depending on how you want your plate itself. Renewal fees on your vehicle, property taxes, that type of thing, depict on what your renewal fee every year is for the plate you choose. And you can get an application off of our website at franklincountybees.org, or you can go to the DMV website and pull down the application yourself. Next slide, sure. So the logo itself will be on the left-hand side of the plate. You have a space for your letters. There's 4 spaces. And then we reserved the letters HB to be put on the side at the right side of the plate. So we were lucky to get that. Next slide. So there are 2 types of license plates you can get. You can get the plain old simple specialty plate, and that's $15. The numbers are sequentially put on the plate by DMV when they process the plate. So the plates will start out 0001, and then it'll be up to 2,000, 3,000, depending on how many people order that plate, okay? And again, your renewal fee depends on your personal property taxes. $5 of that plate will go to NC State University's Agriculture Fund. It is collected by DMV, and every quarter they submit that money to NC State. Now, that agriculture fund was something that had been previously approved through the legislation, and DMV kept it the same. So I have nothing to say about where that money goes. It was something that was already approved. Next slide. If you want to customize a special plate, you want your own initials on it, you want your own letters on it, you want your own symbols on it, you have still 4 spaces, but that's going to cost you $45. $5 of that still goes to NC State, $10 goes to the special registration plate account, $15 goes to the Clean Water Management Act Trust Fund, and $5 goes to the Recreation Park Fund. This is how you know where your money goes when you buy that specialty plate. Okay? The application is still the same. Next slide. DMV will issue the plate within 180 days after we submit all 300 applications. Okay? If the plate is not authorized, we have to refund all your money back, which is going to be a major headache. So the club we've set aside a special bank account to receive money. We've set aside a special P.O. box to receive the applications. Because the applications themselves, you need your VIN number on it, you need your proof of insurance, and you have to sign the form. Next slide. We're going to be at the spring convention, which is named Protecting Our Bees. Very nice. We'll have a booth set up. If you want, you can bring me your application there, or you can send it to our P.O. box. Next slide. So here's the address, P.O. Box 321, Lewisburg, North Carolina. When you pull down the application off of our website, That is all information that's already filled out on the top of the form. We will also have forms for you at the convention that has a tear-off tab that gives you that address also. Cash will not be accepted. I don't have any way to accept it right now. Check or money order is how you need to pay for your plate. Next slide. Pretty much said that again. Payment and applications have to come all at the same time. We'd like to specially thank Carrie Christopherson at Dynamic Print Solutions of Raleigh and Martha Mobley at the Franklin County Extension Office for their assistance in this. Now, when we kind of did a design of what we wanted, and then we took it to this print shop. They made like 15 to 20 different designs off our one design. So Franklin County had a little competition, and we narrowed that down to 3. And then we had another competition, and we narrowed that down to 1. You guys ready to see the plate?
I'm ready.
Next slide. There's the plate. That's what it's going to look like. Does anybody know the significance of 1917? It is the year NC State was organized and chartered. Yes. So I don't know who's going to get that plate. Some lucky individual one day will get that plate unless they want to pay $45 for it. I hope they know what it means. But that, remember, when you just get the $15 plate, it's just numbers, all numbers. When you get the $45 plate, you can have any combination of 4 spaces.
So, Sandy, there's going to be 4,000 people that want the combination, but like the easy one. Okay.
If you want that, you have to send in your application as soon as possible, because if somebody else comes up with that, I have to take the first one, whoever gave me that application.
How many
Okay?
applications have you done so far?
20.
Okay. So you have to get 300?
We have to get 300, which I don't think we're going to have a problem with.
Right. Once you go to the...
Once the word's starting to get out, and with the advertising through the meetings and the media and the convention, I think Bear is helping us promote the plate, and we have a contact at Burt's Bees. We haven't talked to them yet, so we have a lot of things in the mix right now, trying to get it
So what I'm
to go.
hearing from you is that we need to start fundraising so that the club has a vehicle so that we can get the license to
That would probably happen after the February deadline. So there is a deadline to this. February 7th to February 15th are the deadlines we're looking at, because we have to get it into this year's legislation. Okay? After the first 300 are printed, you can go to DMV, get it anytime you want. First come, first serve on any combinations of letters and numbers and what it says. You cannot put this plate on a farm truck. You cannot put the plate on a truck more than 26,000 pounds. It has to be that's a different type of tag. Right. Yeah. If you already have a specialty plate on your car and you're going to be renewing it within 3 months from the issue of this plate, you should probably get a regular plate. When DMV sends you the letter to renew your specialty tag now, just don't renew it. Just wait till you get this plate.
Awesome. Anything else?
I don't know. Anybody else have any questions?
All right. Thank you, Sandy.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing your applications.